Shit like this just pisses me off. And I didn't bother to read this article. I read about it. But this is a quote-unquote trend that's going on. And you know, even though it's gay dudes, it's a lot of this is the typical entitled male shit. That they think women owe them something. Now, you could be a gay dude and have a gay partner or husband or whatever the hell and still be an ass because you are demanding women provide you with a baby. Now, having a child is not a right. It is not a right. Just like sex is not a right. It involves other people. It involves stepping on other people to get whatever it is you want. And since I don't care if you chose to be gay or you were born that way or whatever, I'll let science haggle it out. You know, I've heard it both ways. But it doesn't matter. No woman owes you one damn thing. And they sure as shit don't owe you a baby. They don't owe you their bodies for anything. And women could die in childbirth, by the way. They could suffer all kinds of complications. So, this is not acceptable. Actually, so-called surrogacy should be illegal everywhere in the world. Just as prostitution should be illegal everywhere in the world. Because women's bodies are not things to buy and sell. It's really not complicated. And yet we have places, a lot of states in this country, including Oregon, where the so-called surrogacy is legal. And now you have this shitbag, and I'm sorry, calling him a shitbag, Anderson Cooper. I was going to do an interview, or not an interview, no, a video a year ago or whatever it was when some poor woman gave birth to a baby that he indirectly inseminated the egg or some goddamn thing. I don't know what the hell he did. But he paid her to have it. And in fact, I think it was two women. I think one provided the egg and the other provided her body. And the thing of it is, he was a disgusting piece of shit, as far as I'm concerned, because he wanted to carry on the family name. Well, fuck that crap. Absolutely fuck it. I will not watch that man on television anymore, because to me, he's a John. He's a John. He used a woman's body to produce a baby. And I hope that poetic justice is done one of these days. So whichever woman was involved in the Anderson Cooper thing, they take him to court over custody of that baby. I hope it happens. Remember Anderson Cooper's mother, Gloria Vanderbilt, when she was an itty-bitty girl, she was involved in a tug-of-war over custody. And I think it was in the 1930s, and they called her the poor little rich girl. All that kind of stuff. And I would love nothing better than to see whichever woman involved in that horrible thing sues for custody. That would just warm the cockles of my heart. But I just can't take him. I can't take these men who just think that women owe them. This is not a service. This is a body you're renting. This is another person you're using. You're a goddamn narcissist. Not all gay men want to adopt. Don't judge me for wanting my own kids. Well, fuck you. I will judge you all you want, you asshole. I will. All of you and your ilk who use women to produce a baby. I don't care. This is not a political statement to prove you're normal, quote-unquote normal like a heterosexual couple. And let me tell you, I'm just as hard on so-called heterosexual couples doing the same goddamn thing. They're worse, if anything. The issue's the same. You're exploiting a woman, typically a poor woman, a desperate woman, often a woman from another country, especially countries like India, you're buying that woman's body, putting her through all of that, possible complications, maybe death, risking fertility treatments, all this damn stuff. You're buying her. The same as if you bought a woman in prostitution, because it is prostitution. So this crap needs to be made illegal. And no, a baby is not a political statement. I hate to tell you. We felt like a family, and all of a sudden, something was missing. Well, you know, seeing a lot of our... There's no such thing as cis. Get rid of that horse shit term. All these straight friends gradually starting families has been tough. Well, for whatever reason, you opted to be a gay male. And one of the disadvantages of being a gay male is you cannot have children, you know, through gay male sex. Can't do it, of course. A woman's body is required. And to me, the fact you think you're entitled to have a baby, that you would pay a woman to have it, that you would rent a womb, proves you're an unfit person. You have no business having kids. So anyway, yeah, this shit always makes me mad. So I'll link this article. I didn't bother to read it because it's just the same old self-centered crap. And I'm not sure about old Pete Buttigieg. I think he's adopting. He and his husband or whatever, I think they're actually adopting a kid. I'm not real sure on that. I could go look it up if I weren't so damn lazy today. But if he's adopting the baby, that's one thing. But if he's hired a woman to have a kid, that's another thing. And if he does that, he can kiss off any future political ambitions. Absolutely. Not that he would have ever had any presidential ambitions or chances to be president anyway. And at the rate the Democratic Party is going, they may be out of power for decades if they don't cut out this postmodernist horse shit. So anyway, that's all the Vince I have to say today.